pressure. Shock you, then now you fluster. Crashing down, I was cluttered. Doing this so subtle. Fumbling out through the rubber. Remember this shit jump at the top. Always gonna get something. The middle gotta stay hunting. Why the rush up for nothing? 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 Agitated illusion. Only built for confusion. The institution. Modern day execution. Think I know the solution. Maybe not shit I do. Just put it in the music. Just put it in the music. Someone put me out cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. You'll burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it all that you desire. No ceiling was that never be the same. You burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it all that you desire. No ceiling was that never be the same. You burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it all that you desire. No ceiling was that never be the same.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville.
Hey, we got the one dub for the night. We fired.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee.
Oh, they got the Seahawk fire. The Seahawk fire. Oh, I didn't even pick my playbooks or nothing. I'm finna be trash.
Are set to match up with the Seattle Seahawks. The Florida Atlantic man, Greg Joseph, ready to get this one started.
Greg Joseph.
Off we go from Nashville. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Excuse me. Captain Bucky, your hair. They got the nickel? Yeah, they got the nickel. Oh, they got a 2 for $5 nickel. Give me that interception. Let's go. Let's get it.
Well, throw on first down with Wilson. The catch is made
on the first play, I'm trash.
He's at the 30.
Ain't doing
10,
nothing.
5, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett.
Okay.
76 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead.
My man threw it straight over the middle. Okay.
One
That's what's
play
up.
in the end zone on the long touchdown pass. You knew they wanted to get him involved. He's their go-to guy. First play, though, wow.
Yeah,
I'm trash.
I remember when I was
Super
playing,
trash.
something similar happened. I remember getting to the sideline and my coach said, so what did the scouting report with circling him, putting a star by him, did you not
What'd you
get
miss?
that he was a good player? And that's the question I would have for them now. You know, as you said, he's a go-to guy. How is he not covered? Now, I should say, covered well.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry.
Get out, my boy. Peanut gang.
The 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback
About to double
keeps
team
it,
that boy.
that allows
What's
you to
up?
fool the defense
Yes, sir.
so
You're
often.
stupid.
And in this case,
You're dumb.
fooled them with the inside run.
Shake bake.
And he'll be taken down about before he gets
Shake and bake.
into enemy territory. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. Back-to-back good plays.
Oh, yeah, we-
Have them on the move
double
on first
team.
down.
Go. Double team. We on that fire. Let's go. Yes, sir. You see it.
Gonna turn and give this
You
to
see it.
Henry.
I messed up.
And
You
just a
run through the
short
hole.
gain that time as they're able to get him down. Jordan
See if I can
Brooks
run my
on the
play
tackle.
real quick.
Yeah,
They even got it in here. Oh, yeah, let's go.
If you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run.
Spin move, touchdown.
Found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The play
Stay right there.
is still open.
Oh, it's out.
Are you kidding me?
And the Seahawks have recovered.
Oh, my God.
There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B,
my
one
Lord.
starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you get
My man
defenders
just
out there who
forced
are
his
preaching,
body.
hey, we're going to take the ball away from you. No matter what position you play, you've got
Do it
to
again.
take care of the rock.
Do it again.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson.
Yeah, throw it to him.
Flush to his
Yup.
right. And he's going to keep it here.
Oh, my God.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
Whoop, 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 whoop. .36 power.
This is the Oklahoma State
No,
alum,
sir.
Chris Carson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47.
We like it.
Excellent job on the tackle for loss by Harold Landry, shooting into the backfield. 13 yards remaining on second down.
54 is the mic. 54 is the mic. Oh, you gonna switch the sides? Let's go.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. It's caught. Lockett.
Dang it, man.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside
trash
the
right
30.
now.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. From the shotgun, Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. 16 yards.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. On 1st and 10. It's Wilson. Flushed out right. And that's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now it's Carson.
I ran all the way around, retarded.
Stopped right around the 13. You call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I don't trust it.
And that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
A 30-yard attempt.
And Myers able to knock it through. And that'll do it for the first quarter of play. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do it.
They get that bad taste out of their mouth here. 16 yards, a 1st down. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10.
Oh, my Lord.
Side taken in by his tight end. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
2 yards on the
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
And that is incomplete.
Oh, my God.
Force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Only because it was Bobby Wagner. Only reason.
5 wide receivers on the field as a defender. I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
From the 50, it's Tannehill. This will be caught by Brown.
Oh, my Lord.
And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
He may try
Slide.
and he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. On 1st down, it's Tannehill. Got a man. It's
Oh, so he just gonna rely on Bobby Wagner. Okay, cool.
9 before being brought down, 2nd and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Complete. It's Henry. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10.
But they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
Oh!
The ball popped in the air.
Gosh, bro.
Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
Tannehill faster than him.
Chase, but I don't think
Oh, my God.
And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. The mistakes continuing to pile up, and it looked like they were going to be able to eat into that deficit. Instead, now the deficit is even larger.
Yeah, they were on a march with a chance to get back within a score, but now that deficit continues to grow.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes our score 17-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Oh, my gosh.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
It's a bad play. I should not do play action. I'm going to do it anyway.
Tannehill staying out there. They're going to go on 4th down. They are going for it. It's Tannehill. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
Seattle.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
From the gun, it's Wilson.
Oh, for real, you're not going to run up and get him? Okay.
Seahawk touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And this one complete to Smith. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
21-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts that. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
What kind of stuff is this?
The 37 on 1st and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
A first down carry for Henry. First down and much more for Henry. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. A big pickup of 38.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, fifth defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. I still remember being in school that one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there.
21-yard line.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line.
3rd and 2, Tannehill. That's complete to his tight end, Firkser. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
1st and 10.
The 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. On 1st down, Henry. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
Again, it's Henry. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
Trying to punch it in with Henry.
Oh, my
The
Lord.
second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
That's a nice example.
And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Titans are able to close the gap just a bit. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating what we have to make the call. They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans. So now Tannehill leading his crew to the line to go for 2. Now it's Tannehill. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
Titans 8. Greg Joseph set to kick off.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he's going to lose yardage here, back to his own 18. That really sets him back, a loss of 6.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
2nd and 16. Operating from the gun. Wilson going for
wow. Oh, my God, bro.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the 3rd quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
Jason Myers to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9.
They'll keep it on the ground. Henry. Only a yard on the gain there as time will run out on this 3rd quarter of play.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Tannehill finding Davis for a Titan 1st down.
10 at the 46-yard line.
Henry will get it. He's been busy.
How did he get out the tackle so fast? That's trash.
He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 45-yard line.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw
Why not?
instead. Uncorks one for Davis. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And he won't be
Man, you
close
gotta
to
be
a
kidding me,
1st down
man.
as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They snap it to Tannehill. He'll look downfield for Humphreys.
Yeah, we knew that was going to happen.
Here and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 19-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. Eluding the pressure right. And his pass incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one. And oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
2nd and 10. Throwing again. Wilson, flush to his right. He'll run it. He's got a first down and more past the 30. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The rushing numbers for Wilson may be down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On 2nd and 12, Wilson. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 45-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the Titans' 46-yard line.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
4th down.
Pete Carroll, no stranger to rolling the dice. He'll roll it again. 4th down, they're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Being chased out left. He can run for it.
Really? He ain't going to hit him?
The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
A gain of
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
They'll run on first down. Carson. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts.
It's a loss of 8.
As they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Play action. Now Wilson. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Wilson wants to throw it. Wow. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. So the victory here for Seattle. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out multiple. Although I set you up by saying game balls plural, but I
like where we're going with this. You say one to represent like the best player of all of that, and I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people. I thought I was the only child.
You get a game ball, and you get a game ball. Game balls for everybody. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we sign off from Nashville.
That's not what I want. Yes, sir.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium.
Spin the block around just like the hair in the clock. Come like a bat of the hell, I dare you to cross like a reverend. In my energy paralyzed, I'm like a finger of 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like a parent a message to the best. If it ain't me, then you need you a confession, you a mess. You ain't scary to me. I heard you was a leader, but that ain't apparent to me. Put dust on you, a cheater, run around and air in the scene. I feel just like the Jeter Prince, and I'm an heir to the sea. I mean, for real. Touch the driver's soft, so I don't even grab the wheel. That's a lot on my chest, but it don't mean the man is stealing. Mean I'm walking with some money, man. I mean a couple mil. Ew, think you need a meal. You ain't even eating while I'm feasting in the field. That's why I'm always cheesing, cause I feel like I'm gonna feel. And always lose, think the freshman ain't half the man as well. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hair in the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hair in the clock. She like the hands of the clock, I go back to back when I'm doing numbers. All the mad that I'm driving the bus, so they threw me under. Heard they mad, they don't wanna bust, so they boo each other. Think that they're the winning team, go losing, then they choose another. And that's okay, cause I'm competing with me, not you. I live with blessings like I can't stop sneezing, not you. I hate to break it,
The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. This crowd here fired up for football as a moment ago their Titans were introduced. This should be a good one as the Titans get set to match up with the New England Patriots. The Florida Atlantic man, Greg Joseph, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Nashville. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Oh, my Lord. They stuff turned all the way around.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. James White's first carry.
Oh, my Lord, that dude's fast.
And he's going to get this all the way up to the 30-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, Newton.
You better not throw it to him.
And this will be incomplete.
Play it full
play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
To throw again, Newton. His throw incomplete.
Cam Newton throwing bullets.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. A shotgun snap for Newton. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And it'll be Titan football.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Dante Hightower on the stop. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
At the 33-yard line.
Derrick Henry.
Why does he keep getting sucked into the man, bro? That's whack.
Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Tannehill on 3rd down. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
This is taken around the 12.
You're not going anywhere, sir.
It's a 49-yard punt, but subtract 9 there for the return. And the Patriots take over.
At their own 20.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
Oh my gosh, this dude fast.
They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or
that was
on
my
the
fault
ground.
I didn't cover the
Now
hole.
it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
They go right
Yeah,
back
you're not
to
going
White
nowhere
here
this
on
time,
1st
buddy.
down. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
39-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
A play fake to Michelle, now Newton. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And he's missed
Damn,
out his
run
first
my
4
blood
passing
pressure
attempts.
up.
The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this.
Too slow.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
From the gun, here's Newton. Slant route, caught by Edelman. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
So freaking slow and out of
That
control.
one a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st down, Patriots.
Sony Michel,
Nope.
his first carry. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up.
They fake the give. Newton.
Yes, sir.
That one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
For Julian Edelman. Incomplete. He was covered by Kevin Byard.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. From the gun, Newton. Flushed out right. He's going to go up for the end zone.
Give me that. Give me that. Let's go.
And what will be the final play of this first quarter? We're scoreless after 1.
With
go.
no score.
Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. The Titans offense set to begin the drive, and they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Devin.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
And he'll
Oh,
be
my
well
Lord.
short of a first down as he stopped again right at the line of scrimmage. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
This will be fielded at the 17. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
21-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. The result's not great thus far. A punt on the first drive and an interception last time out.
Now, let's face it, every team wants to come out on the field and play with some confidence, play with some tempo, play with some rhythm. And when you're making those types of mistakes, you're not getting any of that put together.
So what do you say, time to get back to the basics for them?
In a lot of ways, yes, but the biggest one, of course, is finding people who will take care of the football and make a few plays. You've got to have a drive now that calms down the entire team.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Off play action. Newton gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. And they'll get it up just
Get
short
back
of
on
the
the
45 at the
linebacker.
44.
Trash.
A gain of
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
first down.
Newton on 1st down. To Michel on the screen. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. He's airing it out for Sanu.
Let's go.
And it's
Give me that.
intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he will take it on out to the 20-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. This is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his
God
Coverage,
dang.
and it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And the return comes to a
Should hit
hold
the man on
right at the
the right side.
44-yard line.
1st and 10.
If you're a lover of offense, this has not been the half for you thus far. Luckily for me, though, I'm sitting next to a lover of defense, and we have had plenty of that, including that interception.
Yeah, and I mean, that still makes it a great game, doesn't it? Everybody talks about the ball's not in the end zone and points going up on the board. It's not as much fun. I love these defensive battles. Something's got to give with these turnovers. Who can convert them into points?
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Newton.
Yeah, I can't run this defense no more. I ain't running that defense no
Now the
more.
Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
And inches.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
It's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Goal at the 1.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. And they will run it with Michel. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Punching it in from a yard away. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
For the extra point.
We don't see too many scoreless halves in football, not in today's day and age, and we're not going to see one here. We finally have points on the board.
Yeah, and it didn't come easy, did it? Because neither of these offenses really getting out of the starting blocks yet. But that is definitely an important score right there. And who knows? The way their defense is played, that touchdown might even hold up until the end.
And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
If you know, you know.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down.
That boy
and it's
going
something
hard.
that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
He's got Smith here. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Over first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. Rohrwasser's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about
Derrick Henry all alone. The 20. Touchdown Titans. Derrick Henry, 75 yards. And the Titans have made this a 1-score game. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike, 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Oh, really?
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like,
awesome.
Can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
Newton and the Patriots with a 1st and 10 at their own 42. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
A gain of 26
A good pickup there, 26 yards. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They defer to White out of the shotgun.
Yes, sir.
Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown.
ball carrier. The tackle made by Jayon Brown. 1 yard gain.
Now a play fake, and it's Newton. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
New England.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who can make plays with his feet and his arm.
Fumble, yes, sir. That's what we need.
It's picked up by the Titans. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
All I know, partners, that with every play call that came in, there was a little discussion about, hey, we can seal this bad boy. We can really put ourselves in a great spot to take total control.
They wrong for this position, though.
Yet they find a way to call
Whoops.
Yeah, the 2-score game opportunity eludes them, and now a chance for the other side to come back here.
Yeah, that means defense has to go out there and make some plays themselves. So we call sudden change. Let's see if the defense is mentally ready to take care of it.
Derrick Henry on the handoff.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
And defensively going with a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And that's going to be
ain't nobody gonna catch it. Okay.
The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
No!
Just inside the 30. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Pats at the line ready to go. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone.
Yes, sir. You're not going anywhere, sir.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult.
Make a fumble.
On this drive. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him. And he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
Oh, my gosh.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Patriot 1st down.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st, Michel. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
These niggas are
Sonny
trash.
Michel, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this carries into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. They go play action here on 1st down. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
Ryan Tannehill.
Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. He's going to look downfield for Henry.
Oh, wow.
You're trailing, it's the 4th quarter, and you've got to throw the football. But the defense knows this, too. So they're just going to sit back, bring in an extra defensive back or 2, the old nickel or dime strategy, Brandon, and wait for you to put that bad boy up for grabs. And this one winds up being intercepted.
On 1st down, Newton. He's airing it out for Sanu. This is caught inside the 15.
Oh, my God.
And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory.
Dude, just
A gain of
cheesing
46
out.
yards.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. First down, here's White. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. This defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. As a man, and it's Edelman for the Patriot touchdown.
To Julian Edelman.
10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
They'll try and run it here. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a 2-point conversion differently than if it was 1st and goal from the 2, or I should say 3rd and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start with a give to Henry. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Tannehill.
Respect it, nigga. And they just,
And that is
okay. All
incomplete.
right, cool. Cool. Just gonna freaking let them drop the ball. Awesome. Bro, I'll get my tail toe in.
The Titans on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first down, Tannehill.
Respect it, nigga.
It's caught. Smith.
Tannehill's pass.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
At the 45-yard line.
Now Tannehill. Got a man. It's Brown. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. It's a first down on a gain of 10. On first down, it's Henry. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know you're trying to go through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Brings up 3rd and
Yo, Mike messing up.
Tannehill going to throw on 3rd and 1. And that is in.
They just slanging my dude.
The clock with 5 seconds to go.
A.J. Brown, incomplete. It's 4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
I got you.
One last throw here for Tannehill. And that's caught by Smith. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And you definitely could make the case we might not even be in overtime had he not thrown 3 interceptions in regulation. But looking better here so far in OT.
Yeah, and when you think about what a coach is thinking at that point, because normally you've thrown 3 picks during the game, you might craft your play calling to be a little more careful. Not in this case. The green light is still on for him.
Got my tail whooped again. At least I scored a touchdown.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis.
Dude, I have the same amount of passing yards I had the last game.
You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from Nashville.